Well, that budget is yet to pass. We're now 10 days and counting, 10 days late. They did do a week-long extender earlier this week to keep the government operating, state workers paid. So what is the holdup? Our Capitol correspondent, Mel Taligi, talked to lawmakers directly, asking when they think this might get done.
Lawmakers say bail and housing continue to leave the state budget in limbo as they negotiate an agreement. When I asked Senate Majority Leader Andre Stewart-Cousins when she thought a budget deal would be made,
I'd like to say soon. Why don't I let you figure out what that is?
Stewart-Cousins says she, Speaker Hasty, and the governor are close to reaching a bail agreement.
There's just a lot that is in this package. And, you know, in terms of what people think, the reality, and what needs to be clarified. We continue not to want to criminalize poverty for low-level offenses.
She also says the state must ensure there's clarity about bail laws in the judicial system.
So the governor has those objectives. We have those objectives. We want to make sure that justice is done.
Assembly Minority Leader Will Barclay says he's usually not a fan of including policy in the budget, but public safety is crucial.
I hope the governor sticks to her guns and doesn't back off on bail. What she's proposing is, again, not an extreme measure. And this is a time that she has some leverage to try to get it done versus trying to do it outside the budget and just have standalone legislation.
Leader Barclay says the governor could opt to include bail changes in another extender if an agreement is not made. I also asked when Leader Barclay thought a budget deal would be reached.
This is what I would say. I'm willing to go down there. Regular scheduled session is on Monday and Tuesday. I think we ought to go down there and stay down there until the budget deal is done.
Part of the governor's budget proposal includes creating 800,000 additional homes over the next 10 years, which Senator George Borrello is not on board with.
If you want to make New York more affordable, make it more affordable so people want to build houses. The idea that we're going to somehow create more housing and still have the highest and most burdensome taxes in the nation on everything isn't going to change much in New York.
And his prediction on when a finalized budget agreement will be made?
I suspect that it's going to be no sooner than the end of next week.
Reporting in Albany, I'm Mel Taligi.
For the latest on what's happening with that budget and when we can expect a final draft, stay with us on the air and online, news10.com.